that said your child has a neurodevelopmental disorder. Everything will be okay. No, don't do this behavior, don't hit your head. And after a little while, you say, it's all ruined, nothing can happen. Because that's the only way our children can grow into productive citizens, people who know how to handle life. Hello there, Rajni from Sashakt Empowering Lives. So today I bring to you a very touchy topic. It's called Autism Parenting, the challenges and the solutions. So guys, each and every parent here, myself included, absolutely clearly remember the day when we got that piece of paper that said your child has a neurodevelopmental disorder. It came as a shock, right? For the first couple of months, maybe weeks, months, depending upon each and every individual, we all have a different resilience. But for a first couple of days, weeks, months, we were thrown to the ground, not knowing what to do, not knowing which way to go, not knowing why this happened. And then finally, as you start making peace with that piece of paper, you take one of the two routes. One is you say this paper is trash. It doesn't mean anything. So and so's kid spoke at 5, mine will speak. Doesn't matter, there's nothing wrong here. So and so's kid spoke at 8, mine will speak. Yeah? And the family becomes enablers. No, all is okay, all is okay. You kind of turn blind, deaf towards the kid's needs, towards the deficits. So a kid is shouting, doing ooh, something, and you don't even want to acknowledge it. Yeah? That's one route which parents take until it becomes so obvious in the face. And then the second part. So extremes. One extreme, complete non-acceptance. Oh, there's nothing, this one is fine, everything is okay, everything will be fine. Yeah, future faking yourself. Everything will be okay. No, that's future faking, making a fool out of yourself. And then the other extreme is you suddenly realize, wake up to the fact one day that nothing is all right. And now you're panicking and you're slapping the kid, you're shouting at the kid, don't do this behavior, don't hit your head. And after a little while, you say, it's all ruined, nothing can happen. So that's the second extreme. In either of these cases, the child is gone, swept off. And why did that happen? Because we as parents did not stand up to our highest version of our own selves, which required us to, in the face of adversity, okay, cry if you need to, 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 months. That's way too much, crazy, insane, but fine. But then stand up and say, this is war. And I am at war with the symptoms. I need to defeat the symptoms because the hostage is my kid. And what's going to happen to my child when I'm gone? I need to get into action. So when my child is banging head, I don't say, no, he will learn because so-and-so's learned at age 8. I don't do that to my kid. That, whatever that is not love. Not standing up to yourself, not standing up to your kid, whatever you want to call it, but that is not love. True love requires you to go to war. And that's it. And you cannot go to war without weapons. And what are your weapons? A soldier has a gun for a weapon. You, my dear parent of an autistic kid, has empowerment and knowledge as your weapon to beat the symptoms and get your kid working fine. Yeah? Always remember, your child with autism is like a different software that requires you to learn how to operate it. It's not useless or redundant. The software is not redundant or useless. It just requires technical specific handling. Yeah. And you as a parent have no other choice than to learn how to handle autism. So the name of the game is autism specific parenting techniques. It will come up with challenges of its own. Yes, your child, after repeated attempts of trying to correct behavior, will then, after showing much progress, will again at times take a U-turn, but it will be temporary. And then, but you cannot be leaving it. You have to have the perseverance spread over a period of time. Yeah. So you have to correct behaviors. Okay. How that's done? There's a series of videos that I've made. Also, we have every Tuesday, there's the Instagram live that I do. The link to the Instagram handle is given in the description. Please click on it and join. It's for free. Every Friday, we have the Autism Masterclass, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. I train parents, because that's the purpose of my life, to work for children on the autism spectrum. And how I can do that is by changing the way a parent is raising their kid. So, running away from the situation, saying there's nothing, being in complete denial, is not the way of parenting a kid with autism. Thinking your kid can do nothing is not the way of parenting your kid with autism. So, in between these two is the mid path, which says, here I am, I have unique challenges, my child has sensory processing issues, is not talking to other children. I don't know why this child doesn't speak. I don't know why this child is banging his head or crying uncontrollably. But at the same time, I also know that if I knew how to correct these, my child is intelligent enough to learn English, math, talk to people, know that life can be beautiful for your kid. That is the faith you need to have. And when you have that faith, you will invest your time, energy, effort, money, your soul, so to say, in the learning process of the kid. Autism requires autism specific learning techniques. So, like I said in the description, you got links. Please join us. We teach, because it's a complete science. So, I teach how to correct behaviors, how to improve language, how to improve social skills, how to get the kid to do independent responsibilities in the house, assigned responsibilities. When you say, oh, how will he do it? My kid has autism. No, don't know, he can't do this. That's not love. Okay? No matter what kind of face we make, and oh my God, my kid, that's not love. Love is assigning the responsibility to the kid, believing the kid will do it, giving the kid the right strategies, learning about the techniques, and saying, all right, I trust you, God Almighty. I've done my bit. Now take the kid forward. That is love. And as parents, I don't think we have any other option than to express true, genuine, authentic love to our children, because the big question looming over our heads, after I'm gone, what happens to him or her? So, keeping that in mind, use autism specific parenting techniques, autism specific teaching techniques. Learn those. Get involved in the process. Stop shunning away responsibility, because that's the only way our children can grow into productive citizens, people who know how to handle life. And I say, as an experienced mother of a 21-year-old who's completing his graduation now, has autism. Autism is workable. Connect with us, go through the other YouTube videos of mine, learn the techniques, join us for the masterclass, and I assure you, though challenging, autism is workable. If you like the content of the video, press the like button, share it with somebody you feel who would need it, press the bell icon. If you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe to the channel. and I shall see you next week. मैं ईच के लिए